What's up, guys? In today's episode we're going to talk about a trading setup that I am looking at for a long position or a short position, and where you can take profits in the immediate short term. Also in today's episode we're going to talk about former Goldman institutional trader says large investors now buying Bitcoin and gold at same pace, and here's why. We'll be taking a look at that. Also, we'll see how is the overall cryptocurrency sentiment to see what is going up and what is going down. And also in the Bitcoin Census website, we'll be looking at the latest news, which is Bitcoin sell-off intensifies on Bitmex news. Should you be worried? So if you like this content, stick around till the very end. Hello, welcome back to another episode of Bitcoin Census, where you subscribe for almost daily update on Bitcoin cryptocurrency and the financial market. Let me just tell you, I am not a financial advisor, so don't buy or sell anything that I say, because that would be a very stupid thing to do. Said this, let's go straight into the charts and I will show you what are my trading patterns I am looking for the next couple of days. Okay, let's see. As you can see, we are forming this symmetrical triangle right now on the Bitcoin price. And let me tell you, if we break to the downside, I am going to be looking for the $9,000 levels. And if we break to the upside, I'm going to be looking at the $12,000 levels. But there is heavy resistance here where the purple line is, as you can see, on the $11,200 levels, where it's been acting as strong support here in late August. When we broke down, it's been acting as heavy resistance, so we're going to have a bit of problems here to break this resistance. But if we do break, we'll be probably looking at the $12,000. And also, I am going to be putting a long trade here at around the $10,900. If we break with a lot of volume, I'll be looking at taking that trade for the long term, doing a swing trade for a week or 2 weeks, depending if we break this resistance. Also, for the short trade, I'll be looking at entering at the $10,300 more or less. But also there is a strong support here that we have to break down, which is the $10,000 level. So if I take the trade at 10,300, I'll probably be taking some profits, or I'll be moving my stop loss around the $10,300 levels where I entered. If we break this support, I think we'll be coming down to the $9,000, because as you see on this picture here, this is a trade where you measure from the pole here. As you can see, I will do a pole from the back end of the triangle. This is how you measure the trade. So if we break out from around this area, this is the area where we would take profits. And if we break to the downside, this is the area where we would take profits also. So this is my trading pattern that I'm looking for the next few days. I'll be entering a long or a short. I'll be notifying you in the next video when this breaks down or up. Also in today's news, we're looking at former Goldman Sachs institutional trader says large investors now buying Bitcoin and gold at same pace, and here is why. So we're going to go through the article. An ex-Goldman Sachs trader says investors with deep pockets are buying both Bitcoin and gold as stores of value. In the interview with Kitco News, Drawbridge Lending CEO Jason Urban says he's now witnessing big investors betting on gold and Bitcoin at an equal pace. As someone dealing in the institutional space, the same people that I see buying gold and other precious metals are also buying Bitcoin, and they're doing it simultaneously, and they're doing it in an equal amount currently. A changing economic climate is triggering new investments in both assets, according to Urban. He says there's these types of defensive assets serve as leverage amid the financial volatility brought on by the virus pandemic. I take the defensive stance because what we're currently seeing is really truly unprecedented, and we haven't gotten completely through the snake, so to speak. I like traditional hedges against inflation like precious metals, gold, silver, but I also like the new alternatives like Bitcoin and other digital assets. Guys, this is a former Goldman Sachs trader. This is not only the millions coming in, it is the billions, as other institutions see that Goldman Sachs and other big institutions are investing heavily into Bitcoin like MicroStrategy. They also want to be in the party. They don't want to miss out. So this is going to be huge, guys. Huge. He also explains why he places Bitcoin and gold in the same asset class category. I think that the biggest thing is to look at as fixed finite supply similar to gold. Its scarcity is similar, and so because of that, there isn't a party or government actively working to devaluate. With the dollar, if you just held cash in your bank account, there's always the inflationary spectre that the government starts to print more money, but there is no government printing more gold, and there's definitely is no government printing more Bitcoin. Urban acknowledges that while the assets share many similarities, the King coin does experience a greater amount of volatility in its price. However, Urban contends that this Bitcoin future isn't necessarily a disadvantage. The store of wealth factor, it works kind of in both ways. Right, so yes, it can certainly decrease, but it can certainly increase as well. And so if you normalize that and look at just the traditional characteristics of that asset in terms of a fixed finite supply, it certainly has a lot of the same characteristics as gold. Being more volatile is one of the areas where it deviates, but if it was exactly like gold, there would be no need to hold both gold and Bitcoin. Guys, if this doesn't make you bullish on the price of Bitcoin, I don't know what does. Taking a quick look now at the overall cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin is at $10,491 currently, down 0.15%. Ethereum, XRP and other altcoins are in the green. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin Census website with the latest news as today. Bitcoin sell-off intensifies on Bitmex news. Should you be worried? The Bitcoin price is seeing an increasing selling pressure after news broke that Bitmex, one of the leading Bitcoin derivatives exchanges used by hundreds of thousands of crypto traders, might be facing legal actions from the United States Commodity and Futures Commission and also the FBI. Some of the allegations leveled against the platform and its administrators include violating the Bank Secrecy Act and conspiring to violate the Bank Secrecy Act by willfully failing to establish, implement and maintain an adequate anti-money laundering program on its Bitcoin derivatives exchange platform, Bitmex. Since the announcement, Bitmex has seen more than a 19% of its total funds, about 32,200 Bitcoin, worth around $337 million, withdrawn from its platform as users scramble to get out of the crossfire. Guys, if you have any Bitcoin in the Bitmex platform, I would suggest to you get them out there right now. If not, the Bitcoin is going to be frozen, or in the worst case scenario, they're going to be confiscated. I don't think that would happen, but it is a possibility. We've seen worse things happen in the crypto space. This massive exodus will only continue as the issue develops in the coming days. Here are the best Bitmex alternatives you can easily switch to and still get the amazing features you enjoyed on the Bitmex platform. If you click here where best Bitmex alternatives, it will take you to Bybit, Femex or Binance, which are incredible exchanges. How is the general Bitcoin market taking the news? The effect of the news has been very negative for Bitcoin. We have seen a massive Bitcoin sell-off that has wiped out about 18 billion from the global crypto market. It has also caused a massive 20.3 million worth of long positions to be liquidated on the Bitmex platform. This development has also left a lot of crypto traders asking who the United States Commodity and Futures Commission and the FBI might come after next. But will this negative news push the Bitcoin market into a bear market, or can we expect to see the bulls remain resilient and continue to hold the 10K region? Scrolling down here a bit, we can see important technical levels to watch. Since the Bitmex news broke, the Bitcoin price has crashed more than 5% to the $10,355 region. However, this flash crash occurred with a little no bearish volume to support the downward move, and we can expect this bearish move to be fully retraced in the coming days. The most important support region to keep an eye on in the coming days is the $10,220 support level, as you can see in this trading view chart. A breaking below this support region could see the Bitcoin sell off hard in the coming days. To gain more information on how to partake in this coming bull run and trade the cryptocurrency, you can read How to Trade Bitcoin Guide. You can also check my top list best Bitcoin exchanges to trade with. Here, if you press on this How to Trade or best Bitcoin exchanges to trade with, it will take you to Bybit, Femex or Binance, and it will give you an incredible bonus or discount. Guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Remember to smash the like button and hit that little notification bell if you like the content for next videos, and I will see you in the next one.